So far, I think it's fine. We have a big media coverage concerning the opening ceremony and the whole fact of the World Chess Championship match in Moscow. Of course, the coverage of day-to-day work is much less, but okay, it's chess. It's very hard for the journalists from the outside to comment on what's going on in the chess game. So, but I think it's fine. The organization itself is pretty fine for us. I think we made a good decision with the two transmissions. I mean, with the two broadcasts on the internet, the Russian and the English version. We have many people on the internet watching our broadcasting. So we got the exact figures from the opening ceremony. So the opening ceremony itself was more than 100,000 people.
On internet or with television?
On internet. No. Television. It's of course a millions, because if first Russian channel is showing something, it's already 50 million. So I think it's pretty fine. The grandmasters are pretty satisfied with the conditions they got here. So I think it's fine.
It's incredible live streaming that you're offering. I mean, you have cameras for the players, webcams. Also, you can see webcams for the commentary room. Yeah. Maybe you cannot say it, but which cost does it represent for you, this, let's say, transmission on internet?
Transmission is about 10–15% of the cost of the whole tournament. If we take, for example, the Tal Memorial, it's 10–15%. Here it's much less because of the big prize fund. But if we reduce the prize fund, it's about 10–15% of the cost. But I think it's the most important thing that we can do, because the first tournament I visited in Moscow, I mean, I think it was 2006 or 2005, it was Tal Memorial with 2 spectators, 2 journalists, and that's it. I mean, so it's the tournament organized especially for the grandmasters and their well-being. But we try to do it for people. We try to advertise it, and I think that's the only way to advertise chess throughout the non-chess world. So
speaking about advertisement, the idea is that you are putting, I saw some advertisement during, I mean, the coverage, the commentaries, they are making some kind of pause, and you are putting your publicity, yeah?
No, we are putting the publicity of our sponsors. So when we ask a Russian company to participate as a sponsor in the World Chess Championship match or in Tal Memorial, we offer them wide possibilities to advertise themselves on the internet, and it's already millions. Mm-hmm. So if we take, for example, now it's already about 500,000 people overall, and we had only 3 rounds. So the most interesting is far away, I hope.
So the fact that there is no Russian playing the World Championship in Russia doesn't affect at all the number of views or whatsoever?
I think it affects, of course. Yeah. Of course it affects. But so no Russians. What can we do about that?
Not today.
I think it's a different kind of championship for sports. You know, if we look at the football game, they start playing very hard from the first minute because they have only one hour and a half. Yeah, here they have 12 games, and I think that if we talk about classical control, 12 games is not enough. I think it's 16 games, maybe even 20, because they have to find out what's going on, what is the preparation of the. I mean, it's a big fight and it's a long fight, and it's a very interesting thing to watch for a few weeks how the fight is going on, how the players are changing, how the positions are changing, how the opening preferences are changing, and so on. So I think it's not for everybody to watch chess and to watch World Championship, but I think it's very interesting, you know, from the psychological point of view. So now I think it's pretty equal. Boris is my friend, so I always hope he will be better. But of course, I think it's very interesting for him because it's his first match, and his opponent is already a legend. And for Vish, it's also very hard, you know, because he's a clear favorite and has to win. So
So I understood that for the heart you are for Boris, but what is your, let's say, objective pronostic of this match? Who do you think will win?
I think it's equal. Everybody thinks that everybody I've talked to thinks that Vichy is a clear favorite and he will win for sure. I'm not sure because Boris had a year to prepare. And we see already that he's very well prepared. For instance, today, yeah, he surprised with Grunfeld. He surprised today with knowing the line very well. And Vichy is already half an hour behind in time. I mean, it's not every day you see such such situation. You know, we had a joke at Monaco tournament. When Vichy is under 20 minutes, there was 25 minutes. When Vichy is under 20 minutes, we declare him defeated because I mean. So I think it's going to be very tough.